Hey everyone, this is Thomas from Brine Picklers, and today I want to go over the Joola Pro IVs. I know these are out probably 6 months ago, but I still want to make a review on them for multiple reasons. One, they've been out for a long time, so I think that we have a lot of data points on them to give a little more insights on them. And two, I think these are essentially the golden standards of pickleball paddles, and I want to use this as a frame of reference for other paddles in the future as well too. The Joola Pro IVs came out in March, and they came out with the Perseus and Agassiz first before they came out with their other shapes such as the Hyperion, the Magnus, and the Scorpius. In my opinion, all shapes are really good. I never got to try with the Magnus because I always prefer to have a longer handle. Personally, I like the Hyperion and the Agassiz shape the most. I'm not a wide body player, but I think the wide bodies are really good too. In terms of playability, these are really good. In my opinion, the standard of what a good paddle performance is. You have really good pop, you have really good power, you have good spin, and you have a good, forgiving, and large sweet spot. No! What I mean by that is, even though the sweet spot is already pretty big, even if you don't hit the sweet spot, it's very forgiving in the sense that it just doesn't die. In my opinion, these are actually not very difficult to play and learn how to use. You have the 16mm and the 14mm, so if you prefer more of a poppier feel or something that dwells a little bit more but also has a little bit more of a plow through, you have the 16 or the 14. In terms of pure performance, I give these a 4 out of 5. They are basically above average in my opinion, and I would almost give them 5, but in my opinion, there are some better paddles out there in the market. However, a 4 out of 5 in my opinion just means it's a standardized, good, solid paddle. However, in terms of durability, these are not the most durable. I give these unfortunately a 2 out of 5. Even though you have a 1-year warranty on it, I'm rating this purely on the durability of the paddles themselves. I've had numerous ones delaminated or core crushed. Essentially for the two I have right here, the top parts have been already core crushed. If I squeeze and pinch them a little bit, you'll hear a little bit of crunchy noises. A lot of players might not know that theirs is also core crushed. And unfortunately, it's kind of sad to hear when you pay $280 for a paddle that might break after a few months, or in some cases within a month too. The Joola Pro IVs come at $280, and I think that it is very expensive for a paddle. However, unfortunately, I do think that it is still worth the value. People also agree to, because they're spending $280 on these things, even though they know that they're probably going to get core crushed after a few months. I do think that they are still one of the best performing paddles, so if $280 is something that you're willing to pay for that top tier level of performance, the Joola Pro IV is still there. However, I still think that there are other better paddles out there. That's why I'm giving this a 3 out of 5, because in terms of value, it's right in the middle. You're getting exactly what you're paying for. In my opinion, these paddles are still really good. I enjoy using them every so often. I'll probably have to warranty these soon because they're already starting to crunch at the top, and I'm assuming that'll start getting worse over time. For $280, you're spending a lot for a paddle, but at the same time, you know exactly what you're getting.